Welcome to Vroom Vibes. When the engine roars, luxury never stops. Right, the Honda HR-V has always been a story about transformation. From its humble beginnings as a quirky, compact crossover meant to fill the gap below the CR-V, it has grown into something much more. A vehicle that reflects the shifting desires of modern drivers while carrying Honda's DNA of reliability, versatility, and quiet ambition. In 2026, the HR-V takes yet another leap forward. It is not simply a refreshed crossover. It is a statement about what a modern compact SUV can be when technology, design, and purpose collide. It has grown sleeker, smarter, safer, and more emotionally resonant, becoming not just a car, but a companion for those navigating the ever-changing rhythm of life. To speak about the HR-V is to speak about context. The world it enters in 2026 is not the same one that welcomed its earlier iterations. Buyers today are torn between tradition and innovation. They crave the rugged confidence of an SUV, but don't want the bulk. They want efficiency, but not at the expense of power. They want comfort, but also something that feels like more than just another anonymous machine on the road. Into this space steps the 2026 Honda HR-V, wearing sharp new lines, brimming with upgraded technology, and powered by a heart that balances efficiency with engagement. The design is the first thing that strikes you. Honda has refined the HR-V's proportions into something that feels athletic yet approachable. The front fascia wears a wider grille, a bolder stance, and headlights that slice through the night with a signature LED glow. Every crease along the body feels deliberate, every angle calculated to convey motion, even while standing still. Compared to earlier HR-Vs, the 2026 model no longer seems like the junior SUV. It exudes confidence, showing that Honda is no longer content with the HR-V being simply the affordable sibling to the CR-V. Instead, it demands its own space, its own personality, and it delivers. Inside, the cabin tells a different but equally powerful story. This is not just about space, though the HR-V continues to surprise with its clever packaging and roomy interior that often feels a size up from what you expect. It is about atmosphere. Step inside, and you are greeted with a cabin that blends simplicity and sophistication. A clean dashboard layout centers around a larger, high-resolution touchscreen that finally feels as modern as anything else in its segment. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, eliminating the clutter of cables. A wireless charging pad, improved materials, and subtle ambient lighting make the cabin feel warm and inviting. It is less about overwhelming you with gadgets and more about creating a space where you feel at ease, whether you're navigating rush hour traffic or embarking on a late-night drive into the unknown. Performance in the 2026 HR-V tells its own tale. Honda offers two personalities here. The familiar naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder remains for those who value simplicity and dependability, delivering smooth, if modest power with a CVT that prioritizes fuel economy. But the real excitement comes with the hybrid option, a system refined from Honda's latest electrified technology. Combining a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle engine with twin electric motors, it produces a punchy yet efficient drive that breathes life into the HR-V. Suddenly, this compact SUV feels eager, responsive, and far more engaging than its size suggests. With fuel economy figures that outshine many rivals, the hybrid HR-V is proof that you don't need to sacrifice fun for frugality. It is the kind of dual personality that makes sense in today's world, appealing both to the pragmatist and the dreamer. Technology is another arena where the HR-V shines brighter than ever. Honda Sensing comes standard across the lineup, bringing features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic sign recognition, and collision mitigation braking. The 2026 upgrade enhances these systems with wider view cameras and improved radar for more natural performance. The result is a compact SUV that doesn't just keep you connected, but also keeps you protected. The HR-V doesn't chase the gimmicks of oversized screens or complex voice assistants. Instead, it focuses on the technology that genuinely matters to drivers and passengers alike. But the true magic of the 2026 HR-V is not just in its specs or its features, it is in how it makes you feel. There is something deeply human about this car, It doesn't scream for attention with wild styling or overwhelming horsepower. Instead, it wins you over through trust, usability, and subtle charm. It is the car you choose when you want something reliable yet stylish, efficient yet enjoyable, practical yet personal. It is the car you picture yourself taking on your first road trip with friends, or the one you used to drive home late at night after a long day, when the streets are quiet and the world feels like it belongs only to you. Competitively, the HR-V faces stiff rivals: the Toyota Corolla Cross, the Mazda CX-30, the Hyundai Kona, the Kia Seltos, among others. Each has its strengths, whether it's Toyota's reputation, Mazda's handling flair, or Hyundai's tech-heavy approach. Yet the HR-V distinguishes itself not by outshouting the competition, but by outlasting them. It's the car that feels intuitive, the one that doesn't frustrate you with overly complicated systems, the one that simply works. And sometimes, in a world of endless choice, that quiet competence is the most powerful advantage of all. As the automotive world accelerates toward electrification and ever more digital experiences, the HR-V occupies a unique middle ground. It embraces hybridization, but remains accessible. It offers modern connectivity, but avoids drowning in complexity. It feels advanced, yet it also feels familiar. And that balance, that harmony between the new and the known, is what makes it so compelling. Perhaps the best way to understand the 2026 HR-V is to think about the moments it will create. The morning commutes, where its calm demeanor eases the stress of traffic. The spontaneous weekend escapes, where its cargo space swallows gear without hesitation. The quiet drives home at night, when its interior becomes a cocoon from the noise of the world. The HR-V is not about flash. It is about substance, about the lived experiences that cars help make possible. And that is why, in 2026, the HR-V matters more than ever. It's not just a crossover. It's a reminder that cars can still be approachable, versatile, and deeply personal. It is a vehicle that adapts to you, grows with you, and never feels like it is asking for too much in return. It is a friend, a tool, a canvas for memories yet to come. So here is the invitation. Imagine yourself in the 2026 Honda HR-V. Imagine the roads you'll take, the people you'll carry, the moments you'll treasure. Because in the end, that is what this car is about. Not horsepower figures or touchscreen sizes, but the life lived in between. And in that respect, the 2026 HR-V is more than just another compact SUV. It is one of the purest expressions of what driving can mean in our time. This has been another Vroom Vibes deep dive, where passion meets the road and every car becomes a story. Stay tuned for more journeys into the vehicles shaping the way we move, dream, and live.